Drop stuff. Hey, looks like I got some people in here. So, got my phone filming. Got my iPad over here, I'm watching. So, hopefully I can read what the messages are. Gabriel Ray Sales Shave. Hi, my friend. How's it going? It's really weird because there's a little bit of a delay in my in my iPad. Well, cheap tablet, not iPad. Smoking my new 320 or Savinelli 320 Dolomiti. Good to hear. Glad you're doing well. And smoking some HH Old Dark Fired. It's a flake. I don't know if you can see that. Hey, how's it going, Art? So I'm experimenting with some flakes. Seem to like them pretty well so far. Onion kind of turned me onto them a little bit. I think he's absolutely right. The uh, the flake, if you do the fold, twist and stuff, or fold stuff and twist, I don't know what they call it. You do that, oh man, you can pack it really tight, and it'll burn forever. You're right. I do need a shed. I got a garage. I'm sitting in the garage, kind of out of the wind here. I don't know if you can hear it's kind of sprinkling just a little bit. That's some pretty good stuff. I tried that Old Dark Fired in a. I don't know how loud that truck is behind me. Hey, Zach, how are you doing? It's not that bad here. It's in the 30s, but I'm smoking some of that Old Dark Fired you sent me. I I tried it once in one of my cobs, and I didn't really like it too well. But I've got it in this my new 320 Dolomiti, and it seems to be working just fine. I wasn't sure if I'd get any people in here. Oh, thanks. I wasn't sure if I'd get any people in here. Some matches was going. It looked like Sarge's phone went out, so I guess I lucked out. Got my Doomsday Tamper 338 Win Mag round. Well, not a round, a shell. Hey, Matches, how are you doing? I'm feeling pretty special having Matches come in my chat. Not a whole lot going on in this neck of the in this neck of the woods, central Delaware. I'm just getting ready to move. Movers are coming on Monday. Trying to figure out which pipes I should leave accessible. Might just bring them all with me. I don't know. Don't really know that I want to trust the movers with any of them. Hey PT, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You're right, Art. I'm doing well. I was just telling these guys I'm getting ready to move. My movers are coming on Monday. British 303. I got a 338 Win Mag casing. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of light, but good round. It's weather it not used to or wasn't expecting to see it snow today, but Zach sent me some HH Old Dark Fired. So I got my last piece of that flake there that he sent me. That's what I'm smoking tonight. I have 308 from time to time. Pretty good round. I think the 338 is just a little better. I got that gun when I was up in Alaska. They said that was the most used cartridge up there because you could take down a bear if you had to. I didn't want to risk it. Hey, Buckeye. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with the 303. I'll have to look into that one. Kind of weird looking at myself on my tablet over here. So what's everybody up to tonight? Hey, Walter. Thanks for joining. You got it, Buckeye. Yep, that's my new one. I got that. So I ordered it on was it IPSD? I have too many acronyms. I can't keep track of them all. I got looking. I really wanted to try the 320. I see everybody smoking them all the time. They say it's the official YTPC pipe, so I had to try and get one. Have a good night, Brandon. I got some HH Old Dark Fired Flake in there. Man, I got 14 in here? Wow. I mean, it's nothing like matches with the 160 plus people in there, but you know, the flake is pretty good. I was just saying, I tried it in one of my Missouri Meerschaums, and I didn't like it too well. I don't know if the bowl was, I mean, the bowl is smaller, and I know they smoke a little bit different, but I'm dedicating this pipe to English tobaccos, and I figured I might as well try that in there. Still getting used to the twist and stuff. I don't think I got it real evenly packed. I need to relight here. Yeah, that's better. Got this little Zikar lighter. Picked that up in at Boswell's when I went up there. Has a little tamper and the little tool on it. Nice little lighter. Seems to do the trick pretty well. Hey, Nicholas. That sounds pretty good. I'm pretty inexperienced when it comes to tobaccos, but Might have to try that. Yeah, BT, you're right. This thing is just killing the Englishes. No, I didn't see that map. PT. I'll have to go check that out. Does he have that posted on his YouTube channel? Hey, Angus. Yeah, I like, oh, what'd you say there? I like Cornell and Deal too. I only had one. It was like Bourbon Street or something like that. That was really good. Smoke a pipe while playing Fallout. I've never played Fallout. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Zentrixta 4? How's it going? Hey, Fireplug. Thanks for stopping by. Tell you, it comes up so small on my phone I can't read it. Should have brought my reading glasses down with me. Man, that is tasty. Sounds like the neighbors just got home. Maybe they're leaving. That makes more sense. Wish I had a bunch of fun stories like Art. Seems like he's always talking about something interesting. Yeah, Zentrix. I've heard about Fallout. It looked like an interesting game to play, but I just never really got into it. I played Star Wars: The Old Republic for a while, and I got oof. That was like pretty much everything I did. Every waking moment I was doing that. And honestly, I used to vape. Hate to admit it. I uh, I would vape like nonstop when I was playing video games. It got to the point when I was trying to quit vaping that I couldn't play video games anymore because I'd be just constantly reaching for the vape. And actually, smoking a pipe is one of the ways that I quit vaping. It is odd as that may sound because I think most people try and turn to vaping to quit smoking. You know, Buckeye, you're probably right. I don't know enough about tobacco to know the differences, and for me, what I call in English, I don't know if I'm using the term right. I'm probably not. I've been calling pretty much non-aromatics Englishes, so I'm gonna need to do a little research in that one. You know, Fireplug, they're making fun of me. So I'm a photojournalist, and I sit in front of a computer all day at work, and then I came home and I'd play video games all night, and it started catching up with me, and my eyes started to go. I'm only 31. I've got like 2018 vision at a distance, but up close I can't see very well for very long without some glasses. You guys hear that siren? It's some weird Delaware thing. I don't I don't know if it's just Dover where I live or if it's Delaware in general, but they have this like citywide siren, and any time like the fire department or anybody's called, they play this stupid siren. all hours of the night. Keep thinking there's some sort of air attack incoming. With Lovecraft, where do you guys recommend starting out? Hey, Cal Delta, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Somebody told me that they thought H.P. Lovecraft would be right up my alley, but I never started reading, and I've got a book with a bunch of his works in it, but I've never really known where to start. You guys recommend a particular book or short story or something? Yeah, Fireplug. It works right up with the Doomsday analogy, doesn't it? That stupid siren going off. Call of Cthulhu? I'll have to look into that. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Cal. Uh, Thanks for checking in when you're at work. Hope the rest of your shift goes well. Get a few minutes. It'd be nice to have you stop back in. Shadow out of time, huh? Hmm. Hey, Yardism, thanks for checking in. Hope you have a good night. I'm really enjoying your works. Really good videos. Mountains of Madness. You guys are giving me like 4 or 5 of these. I don't know. I don't know which one to start with now. So I wasn't expecting to have this many stop in. And one of the things I did want to do, I'm going to post a video here in a little bit too. But I'm a firm believer that every pipe has a story. You know, if you give it time, if you smoke it, you learn its characteristics. You turn to a pipe for a particular purpose or reason, like I'd go into this one for Englishes. But I've got a few pipes that have kind of helped me out along the way. And short stories? Oh yeah, I'll look into those. But like I said, I believe that pipes, you know, have a certain significance to you, you know? It's not like cigarettes or something. You turn to a pipe for a reason. And some pipes have helped me through hard times. And one of the things that I've been doing, trying to make a video and showing each of my pipes. I'm going to be posting a video a little bit later where I'm talking about this one. It's another Savinelli. This was my first Savinelli. Savinelli Saturni, I believe. And it's 606 shape. But has some kind of bad memories for me. Girlfriend at the time gave it to me when I was like 22. And I broke up with her like right after that. So it was a birthday gift for me. And yeah, I've always felt guilty whenever I've smoked it because, I mean, at the time it was one of the nicest pipes that I had. I mean, it's still a nice pipe, and I always felt bad when I smoked it. So I've only smoked it maybe a handful of times in like 9 years. So what I want to do, my birthday's coming up again, so it'll be 10 years since I got it. I'd like to give it away, but I don't want to do a GAW. I mean, it is a giveaway, but I don't want to do like video reactions or responses or anything. I'm hoping maybe you guys can help me out. I'm hoping to give it to somebody that doesn't have a briar or you know, maybe doesn't have a nicer pipe, something like that. And I want to give it to them for my birthday. So, because I know I'm not going to give that pipe a chance to really have a significance. It's always been guilty to me. So if you guys could help me out, if you don't have a briar and you'd like one, send me an email, doomsdaypiper@gmail.com. Or if you know somebody who you think could use it, shoot me an email and let me know who. And I'd really like to do that. Of course, I've been talking. Let this go out again. Hope I didn't miss what you guys were saying, but hey, thanks Gabriel. Appreciate it. What are you guys smoking tonight? Anything special? Thanks. It's actually some stupid shrub right out in front of my Old Dark Fired. Yeah, that's what I'm smoking too. Some Old Dark Fired. And at Kiko. I'm not familiar with that. Do you have it on your channel? I'll have to swing over and take a peek at some of your videos. They must not have gone far. You know, I can't make up my mind about the whole aromatic and non-aromatic tobaccos. Seems like sometimes I'm really in the mood for an aromatic and sometimes I'm not. I don't think I've found that go-to blend yet. Steve, Cal Delta Piper, sent me some John Bull. I was pretty shocked to find out that's a pouch blend. That's pretty good though. I kind of smoked through that sample pretty quick. I don't know about you guys though. I find that the more I smoke one particular type of tobacco, I stop tasting it. And I don't know why that is. Do you guys have the same problem? Yeah, Zentrixta, that's kind of my take too. I can kind of get the taste of an aromatic for the first, maybe minute or two, and then it seems to start going away pretty quick. So, Edward Gowith's Robinson, huh? I'll give that a shot. You're lucky, Lester. I wish I could smoke inside. That's why I'm in a garage right now with the door open. I tried smoking in the garage here. I have an attached garage. I did last winter, and I left the door down and just kind of chilled down here. and it started to smell in my house, and didn't want that. So landlord's coming on Sunday to show off the house, so got to make sure it's not smelling too much in here. So Lester, is that the wife that allows the aromatics inside? Oh yeah, Angus, you're right. I love smoking and reading at the same time. It's kind of next level. It gets you right in the zone. Well, Lester, at least she lets you smoke something, right? I was supposed to have a fitness test today, and it snowed, and it canceled all of that. So I've got to try and rework that. Their movers are coming, packing everything up on Monday, and I've got to, I guess, go into some sort of temporary lodging for a few days until I get out of here and go up to the next place. You know, Zentrixta, my favorite book to read while I'm smoking is Dune. It's a great book. That's my favorite book to read in general. So 16, huh? Yep. Give it another couple years. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is about Dune. It's just it has like everything that you'd want in a story. It's the future, but it also has like feudalism in it. Some sort of like drug cartel kind of thing. That's the way of living. Spice makes the universe run. Some sort of like mysticism and everything. Like superpowers. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, I saw a little bit about that. That looked like that would have been really good. Pretty true to the story, but instead we got that other one that's not really close. That sounds pretty awesome, hi hat. I wish I'd love to visit a desert sometime. I've never. I don't even know if I've ever seen one in person. I'd say probably the closest I've seen is like the Badlands. And they're pretty neat. Not quite a desert though. Just looking at this stupid shrub behind me. I haven't trimmed it in like a year and a half, something like that. I don't really care. I'm moving. Oh yeah, by a campfire. That's the way to do it. I was cleaning out my desk today, and they had, I don't know, I had a stack of paper probably like this high that I had to shred, and somebody said I should just brought it home and burned it all. That would have been nice. Yep, the snow gave way for some rain, and it kind of cleared up the little bit we got today. It's not bad. Just kind of chilly. It still amazes me how long these flakes last for? They last forever. So this is a jacket. I'm wearing a hoodie and a jacket. Just looks like a flannel. Have a good night, Harry. Yeah, it's just getting down there. I only put one flake in it, so it's burning down, but it's burning pretty good. So where are you from, Angus? Nah, I wish I could go hunting. I haven't been hunting in forever. I'm moving up to Maryland. I guess there's going to be some pretty decent hunting up there. Not used to hunting with a shotgun though, and it's all shotgun hunting. So that'll be new. London, okay. What do you hunt up there? Do you hunt like stag or? Caps lock. I'm from New York, and like way upstate New York. It's top is as high as you can go in the state, and right on the border of Canada. Moved up there when I was about 7. Before that, we lived down in Watertown, New York, and my dad, there wasn't any real good hunting there, so my dad used to go to the southern tier to hunt, the bottom portion of the state. And we had a lot of city slickers that'd go up there to hunt. And one of the game wardens down there was telling my dad that he'd been called out the week before. Some idiot hunters went in and they shot a cow in a farmer's field. They shot a cow and they strapped it, loaded it in their truck and everything, and they thought it was a deer. They didn't know what a deer looked like. Red deer, okay. What's a moonjack? Never heard of that. Probably butchered the pronunciation. Asheville, that's a beautiful country out there in North Carolina. I lived down in North Carolina before I moved up here, but I was in like the armpit of North Carolina. I went out to Boone and Blowing Rock, that area, but I didn't make it to Asheville. Wisconsin, oh man, you gotta have some beautiful hunting out there. A lot of good fishing too. Oh, you're moving to the U.S.? That'll be good. It's like a jackalope. I tell you, I've seen some jackalope mounts that were pretty dang realistic. Had me convinced when I was younger that they existed. Well, that my dad told me they were a real thing. Oh yeah, Tennessee. That's a monster deer out there, I bet. I've only ever shot one deer. Barely legal. Just made the cutoff. I know my dad got one that was whitetail in New York there. It was like 208 pounds dressed. Huge whitetail. The antlers were about that big around at the base of the skull. Huge, huge deer. He almost won a prize for it, but they let somebody else enter, and he shot the deer in another county and brought it in and submitted it, and they let him enter, and he ended up winning. Snipes are a real bird, you're right. Weird looking bird. What'd you do with the squirrel yardism? You guys make some stew out of that or something? Put them on a spit and roast them over a fire? Two-legged whitetail. Yeah, I miss it. I miss being out in the outdoors. Been in civilization too long. Now moving to a really populated part in Maryland. I'm hoping I can get out to the woods a little bit. You know, I'd try a squirrel. I've never eaten one, but I'd try one. I'd eat just about anything. I'd try it once at least. Yeah, I lived in New York. I went to school in Ohio. I did a little spell in northern Michigan, not the UP, but pretty high up there. Lived in Alaska for a year and a half. Back to New York again, and then I moved down to North Carolina, and now I'm in Delaware and about to move to Maryland. So, been a few places. Man, I wish I could go camping once a week. That sounds pretty awesome. Elk is good. I've uh, I've had a lot of meats like that. Elk, bison, elk, caribou, lots of salmon, black bear, moose, emu. Pretty sure I've tried rattlesnake one time. I can't remember. Lots of venison. That's good stuff. Had some friends come over from like Liechtenstein. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. And they brought horse with them, and I was actually pretty good. I know it's kind of un-American to say that you've eaten horse, but I think one of the best things I've ever eaten was some smoked salmon. I went out to I worked when I was in Alaska. I worked for a private lodge and an air service out there. I got to fly around to some of these remote communities every once in a while. And one of the places that we flew into, this guy had a smoke shack, and he was smoking salmon. And he went in and grabbed a fillet and brought it out, and I got to peel it right off the skin. You know, fresh as fresh can be. Oh, was that good? Boar sounds pretty good. I'd have to give that a shot sometime. We went sheep hunting one time in Alaska. We didn't get any, but I'm kind of glad. We ended up hiking like 14 miles up this mountain up in there to go sheep hunting. And we would have had to pack out all of that weight back down. And I was so tired at the end, I don't think I could have carried it if I tried. But I was promised a rack of ribs if we did get one. Yeah, good on you for following a strict religious code like that. I don't know that I could do it. I like to eat too much. I definitely like pigs. They taste really good. Ham, can't beat it. We're just about at the end of this. Might load up another pipe. Wasn't expecting so many people to stop in on my first live. You know, I've never had pink snapper. Is that good? I mean, you just said it was good, so. I don't know that I have a favorite tobacco so far. Um, I had some Frog Morton that I smoked, and I really enjoyed that. It was a little bit bland to me. Tell you one that I've really enjoyed though is Boswell's Titus. That's more of a mild English, I guess, or non-aromatic at least. First gun that I ever bought was a 44 Magnum Ruger Red Hawk. That's the one in my profile picture. I bought that because I did a little bit of fishing guide work up in Alaska, mostly grayling, Arctic grayling, beautiful fish. Um, but we went a few places and we fished for dollies and rainbow trout, huge rainbow trout, like 10 pounds. And some pike fishing up there, but all inland, lake, river kind of fishing. You know, I hear Northwood's really good. I haven't tried it, and I really want to. Everybody says it's amazing. I really like Titus. That's really good. I made a trip out to Boswell's about a year ago. Picked up a couple pipes out there, and they told me that if I hadn't done any Englishes yet, I should try Titus first because it was a little bit more mild, and it was really good. And I've had it just in like a Ziploc bag, and it's been sitting down in my basement for a year or so, and pulled it out and was smoking it again this year when I was getting back into it, and it's really good stuff. But everybody claims that Northwoods is, amazing, so I really need to try that soon. This is 765. Hmm. The Borkhardt pistol. Is that a Russian pistol? I'm not real familiar. Someone was telling me about a Russian pistol that was, I think, that caliber today. I don't think it's comparable to Nightcap. I've got a little bit of Nightcap as somebody sent me as a sample. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard Nightcap's pretty strong stuff. So, if you bear with me a second, I'm going to grab another pipe over here and load up something. I will be right back. What do I have here handy? Grab my Missouri Meerschaum Dublin. I think they call it like a Mark Twain or something. Got just a little bit of Boswell's Christmas cookie. I know I'm switching from a non-aromatic to an aromatic, but this is pretty good stuff. You know, I really do like the Missouri Meerschaums. They're a pretty good pipe. I know a lot of people rag on them because they're a corn cob, but sorry if that's really loud, this plastic bag. Get in there, just pack. That'll do. That'll do. I don't know that I do like the 3-pinch method or whatever. I just kind of stuff it. Seems to work pretty well for me. Yeah, this Christmas cookie smells amazing. I can only imagine how good the room note is on that. See if I can get caught up on what I missed here. Alright, Zentrix, do you like the nightcap? Yeah, the Missouri Meerschaum's they're a good, capable little pipe, and they have a lot of different styles and everything to choose from. I really like that. I haven't found one that I don't like. Hey, Onion. How you doing? You missed it. I was just smoking my new pipe. 320 Dolomiti. Because I keep seeing you and a few others smoking the 320s. I had to get it. Nice pipe. Keeping it to just Englishes, though. Yeah, Yardism, they smoke real good. The corn cobs do. It's pretty surprising to me how well they smoke. Yeah, I got looking at the 320s. I was looking at the prices and I was thinking about getting a Rossi. And then on IPSD, I saw this one. I just smoked it. I got to clean it out. But I saw this one, and I saw that beautiful kind of creamy, I don't know, coffee-like stem on it or bit. And I said, you know what? That's the one I like. And it was pretty affordably priced. And they had it on Amazon. It wasn't Prime. It was sold through, I think, like Pipes and Tobacco or something like that. But it was on Amazon. I got it in like 2 or 3 days. It really surprised me with free shipping and everything. So Nicholas, you don't think the nightcap has a big nick hit? Is was it I think Cal Delta Piper said it knocked him on his butt. He said it was a really strong nick hit. I don't know if you guys have Instagram. I posted a couple pictures of that 320 with my Pendleton Fedora. It seemed to fit right in pretty well with that. Yeah, it's a great smoking pipe. I've been abusing it. I really shouldn't. I've been smoking like 2 or 3 bowls in it a night. Tried to give it, a night or two rest in between, but it's hard when you really enjoy smoking a pipe to set it down and switch to another one. end pipes. Yeah, it kind of does look like fudge, like a like a I don't know, like a maple maple pecan fudge or something like that. Hey, Wildcat, thanks for stopping in. 6 years, wow. Yeah, Onion, I was smoking some HH, was it HH Old Dark Fired? And I just have one flake left. But I tried it the other day in Missouri Meerschaum and I didn't really like it, but it was a kind of a small bowl. And so I said, well, I'll give it another shot tonight. But I only put the one flake in instead of trying to fit two in the 320. And I wished I put two in there because it was a lot better of a smoke. 10 bowls a day, wow. I did like four the other day, 4 or 5, and I was feeling it. I don't think my throat's built up to it yet. Yeah, Onion, I was just telling these guys, you kind of got me sold on the flake. Somebody, I know Zach before I Piper and it's Steve, I think it's Steve, Cal Delta Piper. He sent me a few different, they both sent me a few different flakes. Tried the Peter Stokeby's Bullseye Flakes. They're pretty good. Not a whole lot of like flavor, kind of grassy, but tasty. Really enjoyed it. And then I tried the Bullseye Flake again, and I think I messed up when I was packing it, and didn't get a really good smoke in it. I'm gonna give it another shot. I've got another couple bullseyes left. Yeah, what was it? Matches, I think, was just talking about that in his live, Nicholas, that the kind of the older formulas tended to be a little bit better, and they were talking about that. Didn't know if it had something to do with different tobaccos, with all of the. Sorry, that light's real hot. And turn that off here. Real hot on my hand. Um, but he was talking about the asking the question at least. Did they think it was because of the tobaccos and the availability of tobacco, or is it about different blends or what maybe was the cause of that? Grandpa Joe lifestyle. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I'm pretty novice to the flakes onion. I've pretty much only ever smoked the like the ribbon cut stuff, and I really do like was it the fold, twist and stuff method? Seems to be working pretty well. It surprised me how long it would burn for. I gotta try the luxury twist. It looks pretty nice. I mean, no looks aren't everything, but then again, I mean, for me at least, that's half of pipe smoking. Is I like the aesthetics of the pipe and everything. Yeah, searching for the one. I've been thinking about getting myself a clay pipe and trying some of the straight to tobaccos, like, you know, having a little bit of Latakia just to see what that that flavor profile of Latakia is, and you know, some of the different ones like a burley or a toasted burley and Cavendish and all of that. I don't know that my mouth can handle it, but just to get a better idea of what the distinct flavors are, so I can better understand what the tobaccos taste like. And I love watching everybody blend their own. I'd love to do that. I'll tell you this, as aromatics go, this Christmas cookie's pretty good stuff by Boswell's. They make really good aromatics. Cane Rod Piper, how are you doing? Yeah, it's my first live. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that sounds pretty good, Nicholas. Press, not breast. Yeah, Cane Rod, I'm surprised so many people stopped in. I've had some people trickle in, trickle out a little bit here and there. Matches stopped in for a little while. I was pretty surprised by that. But yeah, Cane Rod, I just ordered um, a pipe from Carl, olive wood pipe. I'm really excited to show that off when it gets here. Of course, I just found out the movers are coming on Monday, so I'm gonna have to swing back by the house and check the mail every once in a while to see if it's come in. It's a really nice one. I think it's a little bit similar to, I want to say Buckeye Piper, the one that he got. It's a little different though. Yeah, I'm really excited. And you're right. I can't remember if it was you or somebody else that told me he had really reasonable prices. Uh-oh. My just got my 20% battery notification, so I don't know how much longer I'll have. But yeah, you told me that he had really reasonable prices, and that you're absolutely right. For a handmade pipe, it's a great price. Mm. For the money though, these meerschaums, these Missouri meerschaums smoke real, real good. For everybody in here um, that maybe didn't hear earlier, I'm gonna be giving away a Savinelli for my birthday. I'm not gonna do it as a video response or anything like that, but I have this Savinelli Saturnia 606 shape. It's in really good shape. There's just a little bit of cake on it, not much. I just cleaned it all up, did a good thorough clean on it. But I believe that every pipe has a story or a significance to the owner. A pipe that you turn to at a certain time, or a pipe that you just really enjoy smoking. I had a girlfriend give me that about a day or two before I broke up with her, and I always felt guilty about smoking it. So I've only smoked it a handful of times in 9 or 10 years that I've had it. So I'm looking to give it away. If you know of anybody that could use a briar that maybe doesn't have one, if you could shoot me an email at doomsdaypiper@gmail.com. Let me know who it is. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. Let me know. Tell me why you think they could use it, why you think they'd enjoy it. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to choose the recipient, but it may be based on most compelling story, or it might be, if there's enough, I might just do a drawing. But I want to do it a little bit different than, some of the other GAWs and the video reactions and stuff. I'm going to post a video here a little bit later that basically says the same thing. You can give it maybe a couple weeks and then see what kind of responses I get from that. Yeah, Cane Rod, I want to, I know I'm never going to give that pipe a chance because it's, anytime I look at it or smoke it, that's kind of what I think of. I think I feel bad at taking that right before I broke up with her. And I know if I'm never going to give it a chance, it's not going to be a go-to pipe. I might as well pass it along to somebody that maybe will give it a chance. You're right, Cane Rod, they really do. And I think, I think that's part of the joy of pipe smoking, is really kind of reflecting back on the memories that you've shared with that particular pipe, the tobaccos that you've enjoyed, the locations you've been. Maybe some of the internal struggles that you tried to overcome while you were contemplating and thinking over that tobacco pipe. Hey Northwest, thanks for checking in. Yeah, how are you doing? You having a good night? Guess it's a little bit earlier out there in your neck of the woods. Wind change, now it's all the smoke's coming in here. Good to hear. Are you planning on still doing a live tomorrow night? Because I definitely want to check in. I know, I don't know if Onion's still in here. I know he stopped in for a little bit. He was asking, after you did your last live, he was asking if you pray for him. So keep him and his wife in your prayers. Ephesians, that's going to be a good one. Hey, how are you doing? Couch, huh? You having a good night? So Angus, why don't you like the UK? Working, that's always fun, right? Glad you're having a good night though. I got to go to Germany for my job here a couple months ago. That was my first time going to Europe. That was a lot of fun. I really liked that. But I've never been to the UK. I went to I went to Ramstein in the area around there, Kaiserslautern and Landstuhl, but I didn't really get to travel a whole lot. All right, have a good one, Yardism. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, Sam. Yeah, it's different out there from what I saw. Different. I don't know that I want to say like different values, but different. A different way of life from what I saw. I was only there for a week and a half or so, but it was different than I expected. It was pretty neat though, but how's it going, Matthew? Thanks for checking in. Saw it was live, huh? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live. My phone just gave me a 20% warning, so it might be kicking me out here soon. Maybe unexpected. Smoking some Boswell's Christmas cookie in my Missouri Meerschaum Dublin. Been trying to get this Matthew cat who just stopped in, trying to get him on my show, but keeps avoiding me like the plague. Oh, the Target cart. I might do that. I might do that for you. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I get a few minutes spare time. Should I throw like a sheet in that general direction and just kind of drag the sheet across to reveal it? Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of wet out there. I don't think the Carter Hall would last too well. All right. Enjoy your meal. Hope you have something good. Well, I think I'm just about out on this. I think my battery's just about done. So I think I'll probably be signing off here. Thanks for everybody stopping in, spending some time. It's sprinkling. It's not raining hard. I'm in my garage. I don't know if you can- I just got the door open, pointing outside. Yeah, Kane Rod, thanks for stopping in. Hope to maybe do another live here in another day or two. I'm surprised how many people stopped in, especially after Matches was live. Glad you stopped in too. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Is it Edgy? Ajay? I don't understand the little accents. But anyway, hope you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed a bowl of some special tobacco and a pipe that means something special to you. Blessings to you, Nicholas. Have a good night, all.